Just got back from another workout, but that's all I'm gonna say about that because my 4 month plan and everything. So try not to reveal too much, but it was great. I worked my legs today, and that's really all I'm gonna say. Um, I'm surprised at the dedication and everything that I have. But look, so I did tell my mom about getting fired, and she had taken it pretty well. She was like, I understand. That stuff is really hard sometimes. So no, she didn't say that. No, she didn't. It was what I expected. She was mad at me, and she was like, "Oh, well, it must have been your fault, and you can't be irresponsible next time, and next time you shouldn't say certain things." And it just like no matter what I said, I mean, it was just it was somehow turned around to be my fault. Maybe there's some kind of a lesson in there somehow, because it's like, how sometimes I even think like this. I'm like, okay, well, things wouldn't happen if, it can't always just be. Basically, part of me believes that it takes two to tango. Like this didn't just happen to you, whatever it is. Like maybe you slouched off a bit, or maybe you did do something that caused like a domino effect. But literally in this case, there was nothing. Like there's nothing. What the manager said that I had supposedly said about not wanting to waste an hour and all that blah 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 and all other rude crap, I never said. Never said. It was never implied or anything. It shouldn't have been. And that just says something to me. If those people, just like with that other, with the official boss person, with that Dana person about the checks, remember that stupid little incident? Yeah. And literally, how they threatened to fire me like right on the spot. Then like that was some fucked up shit. Again, it was taken to the next level. It wasn't at all how it really was, and it was thrown into my lap. But you know what? Okay, and I don't like things like this. I don't like bias things like this. I don't like categorizing things, and I don't like phrases like this. Okay, but I identify as male, and I'm gonna admit sometimes it's this phrase that just keeps me going on as a man. It does. It helps me kind of like a life self-esteem booster. It reminds me to keep on moving on in life and everything. And situations like this, it's literally like, okay, um, just take what you can get. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just own up to it. Be a man, literally. And I don't mean be a man as in like the societal bullshit. I was I heard here and there about to be a man you have to be the strongest, or you have to be smarty, wittier, or the most you know the most athletic or whatever, or even the funniest, the most charming guy, all that bullshit. You have to have the longest dick, you have to have a dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be born with one, or, you have to, it's just, anyway, all that stuff, that's not what I'm talking about when I say the phrase be a man for me. Now, of course, every guy is going to take that phrase differently. Um, there's some that believe in the societal thing, that certain qualities make you a man, and certain like physical and hey, that's it's cool, that's them, and that's their belief. They can hold on to it till the day they die. That's cool. It has nothing to do with me. Not really, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I still keep mine. I still hold down my own, and you know, that was tough. Basically, it's tough every time when I have home situations like that where and I even said before, like, I knew this is why I didn't want to tell my mom before. I knew it was going to be dumped in my lap, and I knew it wasn't going to be listened to, and it was just going to be my fault somehow, and guilt was placed on me. And like I said, I don't know if that's one of those life things that, just because my mom's a parent, obviously she's trying to teach me some kind of a life lesson that, like, and I get that logically, like, I get it. Like I said, there's a part of me that logically takes that, and I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't really matter how it happened. The fact is, it happened, and, however messed up it is or shitty it is, you have some part of it because it does affect you. So just buck up and deal with it. And that's exactly what I do. You know what I'm saying? I get shit, and whether I hold it in and stew about it and don't say and don't say anything, or I vlog and it's therapeutic for me, and I talk about it or whatever, or some other reason. Hopefully, it's not toxic, or it's not like an older version of me. You know, that's why I do the things that I do. I try to do other things besides what the old me would used to do. like self-hating and self-guilt and I'm worthless and all that stuff, and that, it's so much, and I'm trying to get away from that part of me. Like I said, logically, I can see that side where it's like, well, in some way, you have to accept ownership of something, because if you don't, then you're not really mature. But I'm gonna tell you, dude, both of these situations, the check one with the Dana, with the person on the phone, them, and then them commenting that I was rude and sarcastic. There was no hint of that whatsoever in my voice. I was, it's just, I explained it already. I can't keep fucking explaining. And yeah, it pisses me off because I'm having to explain and re-explain, and I'm I'm throwing myself literally, on the brig. I'm on trial, and it frustrates the hell out of me, because I shouldn't have to feel like I have to just, oh god, it's a lot. But I didn't come on here to bitch about that and to feel sorry. No, I didn't come up here for that. I just another shitty thing happened today. Actually, really really shitty thing happened. But even in that moment when it happened today at school, I just, in the moment, I held it and I kept walking. I mean, as soon as the thing happened that pissed me off, I held it, didn't say, didn't do anything. And I just kept walking, my legs just kept moving, and then, I went on to use the bathroom, and then I came back out and had taken, the final, test, the final little exam that I had today, because we're in the process of taking midterms right now. This is the first little couple set of midterms that I've taken today, so yay. This is late, but it's January 11th, Monday, 2016. And by the way, next week, the 18th, the Fosters will be coming back out, so that's great. Watch out for the Fosters on Freeform, aka ABC Family. I like the second title better. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that, and I'll get my $4 check, my last $4 check from Moe's, so that'll be great. That'll be a lot of money. It probably won't even be $4. It'll be like 75 cents, because I haven't been working at all. Like I said, for the short 15-minute period that they decided to throw my ass in there and then just fire me, But that's gonna be chump change. Yeah, but I mean that is just, for me, this video is gonna be titled like, moments of being a man, in this man's opinion. Because like I said, I don't believe in all that stupid, you have to have a dick, or your dick has to be this long to be a man, or you have to be the strongest, or you have to, boast and showboat, and you have to compete with other men to be the strongest, and it's no. No, I'm my own man. Nothing else defines me. I'm still trying to find my own and make my own way in this world as my own person, as my own individual man, and that's hard with all the pressures that I have of number one, like, having stereotypical images of how I'm supposed to be as a man, and you have this image, and you have that, and you have these characteristics and qualities I'm supposed to have, and this, that. It's so much. There's so much pressure. And because most I had to do that dramatic thing, most everyday people that are around me, every day, all the time, typically they tend to be in boxes. And okay, again, maybe that's my, categorization and everything, but that's kind of the truth. It's kind of, that's kind of truth. Most people are cisgender, hetero people. I mean, occasionally I bump into a few people who aren't, but, that's really like on special occasions and special places, specifically designated for, queer people, or different kinds of people, not just gay people, because queer doesn't just mean gay. Said it before. But anyway, it's just, all this stuff, like the really shitty thing that happened today at school, it's just, and the home life stuff that happens so much, it's crap right now, and it's dumped in my lap, and it's just, I'm being forced to take it. But I don't think it's for no reason. Sometimes I think, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual, and sometimes I just think, like, why is God doing this to me? Why are you playing me like this? Like, why are you, but it's just, and it's so hard in the moment to try to get it right, and to try to understand, and to try to deal with things, just having to always feel like I have to deal with things, but I guess this is life. I guess this is growing up for me. I don't know. But I do know that I'm just trying to be a better man either way, a better person. trying to be my own man and find out what kind of man I am, or, you know, make the man I'm going to be in the future. Just try to be a good person. And, anyway, yeah, so I've had a lot of shit today, but you know what? I told myself, just buck up. It's alright, you know? Be a man. Put it away for now. Put it away. Life goes on. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. Just put it away. And life goes on. You can do it. You can face this. Own up to it, okay? Yeah, it's nonsense, and it's shit. It doesn't make any sense. It's confusing, but you know what? That's what you're given. So deal with it, you know? Just own it. Really. It is what it is. Those are the things I tell myself. You know, just shut your mouth and deal with it. And sometimes it sucks to have to be the one who feels like I have to just shut up and deal with it. But again, I guess that's just average day-to-day growing up, you know? I don't know. I don't know what growing up is. I really don't. No one tells you anything. No one really tells you anything about growing up. For real. Not really. Whenever you ask, or whenever I asked as a kid, no one told me shit. So, you know, that just makes all the more fun of the process of finding out. So, you know, like I said, I mean, life is life. You know, it's life. Just take it and keep going. That second job that's supposed to be better paying, still waiting for feedback on that still. But in the meantime, I know I am going to try to look for another job closer around here. Unless they get their ass on the ball, but I'm not waiting for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to actually just, like I said, worked out. I'm going to go inside and study for this math test that I have tomorrow. Math exam, midterm, whatever. Wish me luck.